Hi, and welcome back to Ask the Pennsylvania Dutchman. My name is Chris LaRose, and this here is Douglas Maidenford, our resident Pennsylvania Dutchman. How are you, Douglas?
What up, boy?
What up, boy?
You know, I thought about getting a tattoo last night.
Yeah, what are you gonna get?
Nothing. I thought about it. I didn't say I was getting it.
Oh. Thinking about...
You know, my wife said, I ran it by my wife. She goes, your body is perfect the way that it is.
I'm thinking you need it. I think you need a butterfly tattoo.
Did you hear what my wife said? I'm going to say it again. My wife said, your body is perfect just the way that it is.
I think that's code that she wants you getting a tattoo done.
No, if my wife says No.
Alright, well.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah, alright. Well, do you have anything you want to add?
No, I think my brother got me. Yeah, come on.
Alright, so, are you ready for a question, Douglas?
Yes.
Our first question comes in from Cory Henn. He says, my name is Cory Henn and I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I am formerly from Mohrsville, Berks County. Hey,
Mohrsville? That's where I played Little League Baseball.
He said, I had to leave the great state of Pennsylvania to serve my country. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your service.
And while in New Mexico, I married a Hispanic woman and had a son. My question is, did I make the first PA Dutch Hispanic kid? What are the traditions I should bring to New Mexico to make sure he knows he's also PA Dutch?
Whoa. Well, I don't know if you made the first
I highly doubt it.
Highly doubt it, but I think this is a great example. We can give him ideas of how he can bring Pennsylvania Dutch culture and mix it with the local culture where he's living.
Well, I think it's really important, you know, because I'm not 100% PA Dutch. My dad was also a Mohawk Native American, and my mom was Scottish. So I try to celebrate all sides of my heritage because they all make up who I am. So I think it's important to celebrate where your ancestors came from.
Celebrate them all. Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree with you. But I'm a little biased.
Oh, yeah?
Just a little bit towards Pennsylvania Dutch. But what can we bring up? I think let's start with food. Mm-hmm. We gotta come up with some, like, fusion. That's a big thing now.
We need a bridge food.
So take something from that culture and something from our culture and mix them together.
So are you talking, like...
I'm talking take sauerkraut tacos.
I'm digging that, yeah.
Taco, but with sauerkraut.
And would you have pork in there, too?
Well, yeah, shredded pork.
Shredded pork and
with
sauerkraut
carne asada.
Oh, man,
Isn't that what that is? I don't know.
There is very little in this world that's better than PA Dutch food, and I'll tell you, I think Hispanic food's got it.
Yeah, I like tacos too.
I love...
So, sauerkraut tacos.
What about, like...
A lot of people put cabbage on their tacos anyway.
What about fajitas, but a PA Dutch fajita?
Pig stomach fajitas.
Pig stomach fajitas.
So when that sizzling plate comes on, it's pig stomach in there.
That's
Why not?
Brilliant.
Why not?
Yeah, I like that. Now what are we going to do with
Well, don't they put limes in their beer sometimes, or lemons in their beer?
We could throw a lemon.
Red beet egg in
a lemon
beer.
and a red beet egg in your beer.
Well, maybe.
What are we going to call that?
I don't know.
The Dancing Dutchman.
The Dancing Dutchman. Yeah, sure. I don't know. But I think you just do that kind of, both.
Yeah.
Mix them a little bit.
Like I said, there's no harm in trying new stuff and adding things together.
No.
I mean, that's how this world works. And that's how we keep our culture alive and other people's cultures alive.
You know, I think you hang a hex sign on your home, so that people be like, what the heck's that? If you're in New Mexico, and then you can tell them, oh, that's a hex sign. That's traditional Pennsylvania Dutch folk art. Something
people
like
will
that.
Ask, yeah.
Oh, people will ask, that's for sure. I live in Pennsylvania, but outside of Pennsylvania Dutch country, I have hex signs on my house, on my garage and in my house, and the people up there always ask, what's that? I mean, so he's in New Mexico. He's going to get a lot of questions.
Yeah. Well, I think it's really interesting because it is a question I think a lot of people are afraid to answer because they don't want to
offend somebody.
Yeah. But, like I said, I'm a firm believer in celebrating everything. Every part of who you are and where your family came from.
Yeah, so food's an easy way. Holidays, that might be a little tricky. I don't know. I mean, bring the Belschnickel for Christmas. He ain't there in New Mexico. He can come to New Mexico.
Yeah, he can go
anywhere. Yeah.
And the other thing is for keeping...
Groundhogs. They have groundhogs in New Mexico?
No, what do they call those?
Well, groundhogs.
I feel like in New Mexico they
have like prairie dogs out there.
I bet you that's what they are.
I don't know.
I bet they don't look the same. I think they're a little smaller than ours.
Yeah, but they come out of the ground.
Yeah, but we got all this corn that ours eat, so they're huge.
Yeah, so maybe you could like bring that tradition, but it's a prairie dog that comes up and sees a shadow.
Yeah.
There's tons of ways you can do this.
You know, I'm finding that the differences aren't that big.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. It's a funny thing when you realize that we're all pretty similar. Isn't that neat?
Yeah. Some of us speak Pennsylvania Dutch.
And others speak Spanish and some speak
whatever.
German.
But yeah, I think if you just you gotta find what you like.
It's all about balance. You gotta find
share stories.
And
share
songs
stories
too.
And songs with your son of, from back here. Teach him a Schnitzelbank song. That's great.
Well,
Kids love singing that song.
That's what my dad did. He taught me PA Dutch songs and he taught me Mohawk songs, and my mom didn't teach me any Scottish songs.
Yeah, no, every now and then throw in
the bagpipes playing all over the place. Don't you like bagpipe music?
No, I like bagpipes, but you literally had bagpipe music playing all the time?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
When you get the Scottish genes in there, you gotta have some bagpipe. It's something that's deep in genetic memory.
It's ingrained.
Yeah.
But so the things
that
like
and those buttermilk cookie, the real bland ones that everybody hates. Those things, I love those. Oh man, I love those. Yeah.
You throw Pennsylvania Dutch words.
The ones with the plaid on the box.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure because Christmas is coming up and I like those.
Oh. Oh, okay, gotcha. Use Pennsylvania Dutch words every now and then. Say things like "rutsch" instead of "slide" or something like that. Just little things like that go a long way. I think so.
You know what's cool is when I was living in Germany, I had Ecuadorian roommates.
Yes.
And we would speak in German and Spanish, and sometimes our sentences would mix together.
The two languages.
Yeah.
Well, I know people in Pennsylvania Dutch country that sometimes can't tell the difference between their English and their Pennsylvania Dutch.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. Now, if we can get a third language in there, English, PA, Dutch, and Spanish,
something else.
That's something magical.
Trifecta.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere in this world you can't go if you got all three of those.
Sauerkraut tacos. There's got to be a Mexican restaurant here in Berks County that
we'll try it.
We'll try it. I think it would be okay.
I think we need the viewers to try this out for us and send us pictures, or just mail us a sauerkraut taco.
No, that would never.
Do you think we could get a shirt with sauerkraut tacos? I don't know. Just making ideas here. Don't hate me, cause
I don't hate you. I think there's got these cooks on these TV shows all the time are all about fusion cooking and going breaking the boundaries. I think that's breaking the boundaries. Once again, we're ahead of our time.
Now, if you sprinkle Diefenbach's potato chips on top of anything,
crushed up,
yeah, it makes everything better. So instead, you could have like tortillas and Diefenbachs on the same salsa plate.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm really liking that. I would like to have a multicultural party and have some of these foods. Let's start planning one, Doug.
Okay. Sauerkraut tacos.
We'll call it Fusion Fest.
Fusion Fest.
I hope that doesn't exist already, but
it probably does.
Food Fusion Fest.
Food Fusion Fest.
Yeah.
FFF.
Yes. It's good. Be like, man,
you can say like, come to our effing party.
Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah.
Hey, if you have a question, why do you have to email us? I say that at the end of the video.
You don't need it. That's a little redundant, don't you think?
Yeah, a little bit. Leave us comments. We love getting comments and seeing, even if it's like you guys are full of baloney.
We get
that's
those
fine.
Too. We get
we get a lot of those actually. Who the heck do you think you guys are?
He must delete those ones before I.
No, well. Some I do.
He's got thicker skin than I do.
Sometimes they're a little nasty, but that's okay. It keeps us grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
It sure does. And if you have questions, we'll answer them. Even the tough ones.
This is one that I bet a lot of people would have shied away from. Not these guys.
You can send us questions that other people are afraid to answer, and we will maybe not be.
Yeah, maybe we'll answer them.
Eventually.
Eventually. No, in all seriousness, so keep the questions coming. We enjoy doing this. We don't just laugh for camera's sake.
Yeah, we're spreading peace through YouTube.
Yeah. Keep sending us those tattoo pictures. We got some that I couldn't post.
Some we'd like to, but we won't.
I saved those for later.
Yeah. Alright, you heard it from the Dutchman.
Yeah, hey.
Until next time.
Mach Scoot.